I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar out in the desert.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and you're not gonna have me to pull you out of the fire this time.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have Nia, who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever mutiny champion. The fight being brought right into Wolfgang's front door. Shoulder there.
He thinks he has it.
Here we go. Time for Andre Chase to stake his claim here in Elimination Chamber.
A kick out at the slimmest of margins.
Oh! Forearm smash! Standing drop kick.
Great ups. Big boot on the mark. Uppercut.
He counters with a great reversal.
Lands the elbow.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Saw it coming and took him down.
Lands an elbow.
Lifted way up. We were all counting down the seconds until Hudson entered the chamber. Wards that off. What a response. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Double leg takedown. Step through looking for a submission here. Legs are locked up. Uh-oh. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Ooh, drop And the first elimination might be the toughest one to get. Oh, driver!
Spiked him. Brutal club. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Out of the pod and into the action. Here's Brooks Jensen.
Bam! Elbow to the face.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Uh-oh, from the top rope. Snap there from the top rope. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, yes.
What a suplex.
Ooh. That was a strong kick. Ooh.
He's got his sights locked in now.
Oh, no. What's he thinking here?
I'd question if he's thinking it all, Byron.
Oh, no!
Taking a foot. Does he have it here? He breaks the ref's count after one.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. Caught with the elbow.
And ends up the side of the chamber. No clue what we're about to see from Frank.
Just don't. No. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Hurricanrana. And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Frazier looking real motivated in that exchange. Has the leg trap. Fisherman suplex. Inverted atomic drop. Ooh.
He catches Jensen with a big count. Meanwhile, we see Frazier.
Is it enough? The cover.
2 count. Barely kicks out.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going. Check this out. Handspring head scissors takes him down. Face lock applied. Hoisted up. Suplex position. Cover. Is it enough?
Shoulder shoots up before 2.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Shucked right out of the ring. Ouch. DDT. Cover.
He got the shoulder up in time.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Oh, moonsault! Out nice. Schoolboy from behind.
Cover.
He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Better hold up on the victory parade. Inverted face lock into an elbow drop.
Cover.
2. Yeah, no. He doesn't get the 3.
In position and now muscling out their opponent.
Devastating. Crucial.
And into the cover. Going for the cover.
The walls are closing in now. Only 4 superstars left. How does anyone have this much in them at this point? Going for it.
Looking for the lapel lock. He's got it locked in. So much.
Got him. DDT planted him. Did Jensen just close this out? Straight punch.
Jarring. Strong counter from Jensen. He connects with a counter.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Ooh, stiff punch. Making the climb to the top rope.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back.
From way up.
Axe handle.
He's headed up high.
Flying.
He fails to connect. Ooh.
Clothesline.
Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Ooh.
the chamber wall now.
Not a single sign of fear in him.
It don't do it.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Thunderous! Is there any life left in Jensen? Obviously still has some fight left.
Only 3 competitors remain.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind, though.
From behind, chop block.
Ooh, he thinks he has it.
And here we are, only 1 fall away from a winner.
Returning to the ring now. Ooh! Oof! Oh, what a clubbing blow. Uh-oh.
Half and half suplex. Lights up.
Double leg takedown. Step through, looking for a submission here. Legs are locked up. Uh-oh.
Oh, big stop.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous!
Hudson won't come back after that.
He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of and their opponents, Sweetness Maria Rodriguez and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
That was one way for the champion to send a message. Will there be a response in kind? Punk out of harm's way. Bin kick right to the gut. Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Oh, he flips that around.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
He's still relatively fresh, but it wouldn't hurt him to tag out sooner than later. Ooh-wee! Vicious chop.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Lex is unable to use his wide arsenal here.
That says it all, guys. Champ says you are not worthy.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T. Got the tag. And just in the nick of time.
What a counter.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens on the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Aldis told me that you and your partner are low-key recruiting for our Survivor Series team.
Yes, and I am pleased to know you're interested.
Excuse me?
I jumped the gun because I'm hoping you'll ask to be on the team. We still have to finalize who we're going with, but you'd be a huge get for our side.
Funny. CM Punk pretty much said the same exact thing.
What do you mean?
When he DM'd me after stabbing you and your partner in the back, and even before all that, Mutiny has been begging me to join them since the beginning.
Pathetic.
I know, right? Punk thinks we have some type of bond, but I came here for that WWE shine, not some grungy revolution.
If Punk wants you on Mutiny's team so bad, maybe you should take him up on a recruiting visit. Go down there, get the lay of the land.
And wreck their whole shop, leaving them with some colorful bruises going into Survivor Series. Is that what you had in mind?
Pretty much.
So what do you think? Should I book a trip down to Orlando? Just say the word, and I'm in.
It's a good thing Florida's prepared for hurricanes because Mutiny has a storm coming in.
This is going to be fun.
Jade Cargill has arrived at NXT Mutiny.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill!
If Jade Cargill decides to join Mutiny, it will radically change the odds of Survivor Series.
Separate and apart from the enormous blow, losing this kind of generational talent would be in the ring. It would tear apart an already fractured locker room.
Jade Cargill standing in an NXT Mutiny ring just feels wrong. It's Psycho Sally, the maven of mayhem and madness.
And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Psycho Sally!
It's time to get psycho, Corey.
I wish. For a person who calls herself Psycho, Sally had better find that edge, or her opponent tonight is going to send her right back to the asylum.
One of the brightest young prospects in NXT is ready to throw down.
We've seen a lot of improvement from Psycho Sally over the last year, but this feels like a mismatch on paper.
You know that CM Punk is desperate to sign Jade Cargill away from WWE. Maybe he's trying to give her an easy night.
If that's his strategy, it's not going to work. If I know anything about Cargill, she wants a challenge, not a psycho walk in the park.
Landing hard off the back suplex.
Bam! There's truly a mystique about NXT. The black and gold brand has taken on a life of its own here in WWE.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist.
Crafty move reverses the balance of power. Oh, that'll make you bite your tongue off.
Shoulder tackle.
This beating is taking its toll on her.
Yeah, and Jade had her well measured. The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display.
Jaded! Has Jade settled this?
And going for the pin. And yes, Cargill gets the win.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill!
Jade Cargill begins her Mutiny journey with an easy victory.
Well, let's hope this is the first and last stop of the trip, Cole. If Jade joins Mutiny, we're all in trouble.
The storm has arrived.
Jade Cargill and Mutiny? It just feels right.
Appreciate the enthusiasm. But what was all that about with Psycho Sally? She came out there like a crash test dummy.
Sally's a good soldier. When you accepted our invitation to test the Mutiny waters, I told her, You are going to be Jade's first opponent, and you are going to make her shine. And it was great, wasn't it, Punk?
So great. See, here at Mutiny, we know money when we see it, and you are all the money, Jade. I've known it since I first saw you. In Mutiny, you won't be just a storm. You'll be climate change.
We have known each other for a minute, Punk. Did I ever strike you as the kind of woman looking to play life on easy mode?
Jade, no. Of course not.
If you want me to lead Mutiny's team into Survivor Series, you better give me your best next week. All your best in a battle royal, including...
Bailey? Yes! She accepts! Bailey and 4 other top Mutiny competitors will see you in the ring next week.
Yes, they will.
Then I guess you have me one step closer to Mutiny. See you next week.
Jade Cargill is ready to battle the best of NXT.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill!
We know that Jade Cargill is a once-in-a-generation athlete, but everyone else in that ring is going to be gunning for her.
I don't know about that, Saxon. There's no honor among thieves, and you know that every member of Mutiny is out for themselves.
Jade Cargill versus 5 of Mutiny's best. It's about to go off.
And her opponents, first, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Owens has actually lightened up a bit, has formed a few friendships in WWE.
Yeah, but you have to believe those are temporary at best, because fighting is all KO knows how to do.
Since day one, it has been about one thing: fight, Owens, fight.
And the time to fight is just moments away.
A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of herself that she needed to be.
Do you doubt her, Saxton? She's one of only 3 women to hold the NXT Women's title more than once.
Roxanne is completely ruthless at this point.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez doesn't care about anything except being on top of the mountain.
That's the right mindset.
Six feet of raw power.
From Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel seems to always wear a big smile. Just loves to perform for the crowd.
Yeah, but if you get on her bad side and that smile vanishes, you are faced with an angry woman with muscles for days. The personification of dominance in NXT and WWE since day one.
Yeah, and I think we can all agree that Raquel Rodriguez is getting better with every match.
Even when she makes short work of her opponent.
The black-hearted Tommaso Ciampa back where it all began in NXT.
And representing DIY from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa.
The one thing that seems to separate Ciampa from the pack is his tireless fighting spirit.
No matter injuries or career setbacks, Ciampa always seems to fight back and pick up where he left off.
There's always one more fight in Tommaso Ciampa. You could just feel the disdain that the entire WWE Universe has for Tommaso Ciampa.
Nobody's ever won a championship for being somebody's favorite.
As bad as the WWE Universe detests Tommaso Ciampa, he's smart enough to detest them right back. Ciampa's black heart is full. The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
And from San Jose, California, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Bayley.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
And Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
Jade Cargill demanded to face the best Mutiny had to offer, and now she has her chance.
I don't know if she meant she wanted to fight them all at the same time.
One by one or all in a bunch, Jade Cargill is ready to go in this battle royal. Oh, right to the spine. It's gonna be agonizing for the arm.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Smash has been eliminated.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Point of the elbow counters that.
Kevin Owens.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Canadian backbreakers. Oh, backbreaker. That's a pretty unique move. DDT! And Ciampa was on the wrong end there. As you can see, Bayley fighting with a clear vision. Already seeing results here. Scouted, now can capitalize. Oh, look at this. Pull net slam.
And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
Ooh. Boom.
Raquel Rodriguez has been eliminated.
Man, what a hit.
Get on over here. I'm going to break your back.
There's Ciampa sent hard to the outside.
Ciampa has been eliminated.
Jade dodges that attack.
Hellacious power slam.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Catches the kick.
What a spine buster. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Bayley turns it around.
She'll take things into the ring.
A string of counters.
Putting an end to the elimination attempt, just like that.
Possibly looking for a new plan of attack.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
She catches Bayley with a counter.
Power slam. Forcing her right out.
Cargill gets the win.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill with a huge win in Mutiny territory.
What you just saw is the reason CM Punk is so desperate to recruit Jade. And it looks like he might be succeeding.
Jade, I need to ask you a favor.
What's that? Not to beat you sideways again?
Nah, but everyone loved that, right? Punk and Bailey told me I did so good. You made her look like a queen, they said.
Has it occurred to you that anyone who would tell you to go out and get beat down on purpose doesn't have your best interest at heart?
Mutiny values everyone equally. Punk says so all the time.
It's chilly out here. What's your favor?
Punk wanted me to see if you were ready for us to make you some mutiny-themed gear. I haven't gotten any yet, so you should feel honored.
Punk is getting a little ahead of himself, don't you think? I told him that if he wanted me in Mutiny, he needed to put me in there with the best you got.
But we did? Those were top competitors in the Battle Royal. You got to fight Bailey. She's so cool.
When I said the best, I meant the best. Your champions, Io Sky and Trick Williams. You tell Punk that if he gives me the both of them in a handicap match next week, I'll wear your colors when I lead Mutiny into Survivor Series.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. You should think about getting some better role models.
Jade Cargill is here to square off against Mutiny's champions.
The following contest is a handicap match. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Everyone knows Jade Cargill's a freakish athlete, but intentionally walking into a match with competitors the caliber of Io Sky and Trick Williams could be a fool's errand.
There's no denying Jade's confidence, and that's why CM Punk wants her in Mutiny.
Jade faces off against NXT's top champions and then has a major decision to make.
Io Sky is here to show who's really in charge.
A woman who has reached the top of WWE but still demands your respect.
And their opponent, accompanied by CM Punk, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, the NXT Women's Champion, Io Sky.
Io is not happy with merely defeating your opponent. She wants to be the cause of their downward spiral.
Io is done waiting for her opportunity. Now she's slaying whoever crosses her path and taking all the accolades in the process. A woman who calls Rey Mysterio her inspiration, she is well on her way to becoming the Rey of the women's division. Gentlemen, tricking ain't easy.
And from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, the NXT champion, Trick Williams.
Trick possesses ridiculous confidence and off-the-charts athleticism.
Now, Williams is a cut above the rest. He has the raw power and speed to succeed. Williams is ready to prove that he's the greatest.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up time.
After running through Mutiny's top contenders like a buzzsaw, Jade Cargill has her sights set on the NXT men's and women's champions.
If she wins this handicap match, Jade Cargill will basically have cleaned out the entire top of their roster.
Which won't mean a thing to Team WWE if she switches sides to Mutiny after the match, and that's what CM Punk has promised.
Catches the leg.
Clothesline! Ooh, merciless looking blow. Big forearm.
Cargill's about to launch into something.
Good grief, that was a big choke slam. And she just avoided some serious damage.
Sit out, power bomb.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Ah, jeez. Forearm to the jaw.
Powerbomb. No doubt Io is having trouble here.
This is a more daunting task than Io bargained for.
Super kick. Not done yet. The Florida Keys.
2 count. Oh, just inches, millimeters from a 3 count.
Just the slightest bit of hesitation in the cover could have been all the difference there.
Oh, man, what a strike. Sent into the corner.
Draped across the top rope.
Oh, clubbing forearm.
Short arm lariat.
Oh, the kick lands. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit out, power bomb. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a power bomb with that much force. What an interception. Dragon screw.
Man, what an uppercut.
And that attack left Io clearly feeling the effects of this match.
I know there's not a lot of breathing room in a handicap match, but this could be time to rethink some strategy. Needed the midsection into the pump handle. Here we go.
X-Factor.
Cargill controlling the pace now.
Jade is stifling the opposition now.
Oh, man.
Spine buster. Boom.
control here, gonna roll through. The Maestro applied.
And she thwarts the pin attempt and one.
She just will not give up, Cole.
Cuts the attack off.
Cargill might be able to start mounting something here.
Jade showing it's not a time for lying down. It's a time for fighting back.
Tossed by the neck. Io can't seem to gain the upper hand here.
Io trying to withstand the surge. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
And Cargill looked out of her element on that one.
Sky saw a vulnerable target and didn't hesitate to land an explosive blow.
A quick reversal from her. Drop kick.
Oh, wow. Oh!
Bang!
Getting him right into the corner.
Boom! What an uppercut.
Just using their foot as a weapon. Boom, right to the throat. Really displaying aggression.
And I don't see Jade slowing down anytime soon.
Spinebuster!
Ooh.
Choke slam!
Boom! He's able to avoid heavy contact.
Loving blow. Having trouble managing this onslaught.
And Williams needs to reassess his...
Jade Cargill lifts her opponent up. Look at the power.
Jaded! Will Jade end this?
Oh, right to the throat. Great move. Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit out. Power bomb. Shoulders down. This could be it. Jade Cargill has just single-handedly dominated both the men's and women's NXT champions.
Io and Trick can't believe it either.
CM Punk's got a contract in his hand, ready to sign Cargill.
This is very bad for Team WWE.
All right. The moment is here. We have given you everything you asked for, Jade. Now it's time for you to make it official. Join Mutiny and secure the future of this business.
I think Jade's going to jump, guys.
If she does, the balance of power in the WWE Universe will change forever.
There's just one thing.
For you, Jade, anything.
I specifically told you I wanted to face the very best in Mutiny.
You did. You fought our champions, Bailey, the whole top of the card.
But not the best in the world.
Jade Cargill wants to take on the leader of Mutiny.
Everyone in the Mutiny arena wants to see this.
Punk strikes!
But he misses with a kick.
Jade has Punk up!
And out he goes!
Jade Cargill just launched CM Punk like it was nothing!
I think Punk got Jade's answer, and that's that she is WWE through and through!
Score one for the good guys!
When you threw Punk over the top rope, damn, I think I shouted myself hoarse.
My partner in crime is not wrong. Mutiny has to be reeling after the way you ran through them.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. Though, what I really would have loved is to be Punk himself.
You're in a long line, believe me.
Joining up with you for Survivor Series is my personal fast pass to hitting Punk right where it hurts. The only question is, what now?
I'm sticking around on SmackDown. Gonna get some work in and make sure I'm at the top of my game.
Sounds good. When you're ready to make the next move, I'll find our final teammate on Raw.
And I'll be ready to go whenever you two are. Let's do this.
This live event match is gonna be epic. Want to be a part of it?
The following contest is a tables match. Making her way to the ring from Miami, Florida, Sweetness Maria Rodriguez. And her opponent from Transylvania, Romania, Sammy Vortex. Here is your winner, Sweetness Maria Rodriguez.
This is your chance to shine. How about this live event match?
This isn't up to my standards. What else you got? This isn't worth lacing up my boots for. Next.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Cody? I didn't expect to see you here.
Why? Expecting some lackey to encourage you to get into some live event matches? There's no time for that. NXT is in jeopardy. We need to push back against Mutiny now. I hear you're putting together the team for Survivor Series. I want in.
And you'd be a heck of an addition. But I'm surprised to see you this fired up about NXT.
It's not just a brand. It's the future of the entire industry at stake. If Mutiny wins this war, you can forget about NXT being the place that nurtures and develops the next generation of superstars. This whole Mutiny is about one thing, nurturing and developing CM Punk. Seeing NXT like this, I can't and won't stand idly by.
That's my kind of fire. Any ideas what parts of Mutiny you want to torch first?
I'm not one to play games, so I'd say we need to take the fight right to the top.
Punk's a coward, but he's too smart to step into the ring with you.
KO isn't, so I'll take the fight to him. If we destabilize Owens, we start chipping away at Mutiny's foundation. NXT's future is ticking away. Let me do this.
Welcome aboard. I have a feeling you're going to be WWE's dream and Mutiny's nightmare.
Hoping to meet Kevin Owens' nightmare. It's Cody Rhodes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
I've heard Cody is frustrated with the way Mutiny has taken over NXT. That could be why he was so insistent on challenging Kevin Owens here tonight.
Well, that frustration can certainly fuel Cody out there, but it'll take more than frustration to handle KO.
The time has come. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens is upon us.
The KO show. Oh man, Owens does not look happy tonight.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Throughout his career, KO has let it be known he will fight anyone, anywhere.
Truly, Kevin Owens has no hint of fear in his being.
Is he prepared for an opponent with the family pedigree and natural talent of Cody Rhodes?
That's a great question, and luckily for us, we won't have to wait long to get the answer.
We can expect to see a real clash of styles here with WWE's Cody Rhodes using technical prowess and precision to counter Mutiny's KO and his brute force brawling.
All those styles are representative of the battle we're seeing here, with WWE hoping that skilled and pure wrestling can turn back Mutiny's unfocused aggression.
Sounds like you've got the same rooting interest in this one as the rest of us, Corey. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
The American Nightmare.
Randy Orton? Why is he getting involved?
Orton's gonna take out Cody Rhodes.
Has Mutiny gained an apex predator?
What the hell does he think he's doing?
And he wasn't gonna sit back and watch any longer.
Oh, maybe he should have. He's not part of this match.
Into the cover. It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens.
Cody Rhodes fought hard, but Randy Orton's interference tipped the scales. This is a tough loss for Cody.
This is a tough loss for everyone on the right side of this war. With Orton joining Mutiny, WWE might be running out of time to stop them.
Man, Cody, you'll never believe what I just saw. Randy Orton ran in and attacked someone in the middle of a match. I think he might have joined Mutiny.
Yeah, that was my match. He attacked me.
Okay, so you saw it too. Call me crazy, but I think this whole Mutiny thing might actually be a problem. I'm not even sure if the NWO will be enough to stop it.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching the future of this industry get torn apart.
And that's one of the top 3 worst things to see get torn apart. And now they got Randy? Mutiny's getting stronger by the minute. There's got to be something we can do.
Well, every time I turn around, they add another heavy hitter. So unless you've got a time machine, maybe just quiet down and let me think.
A time machine? Yeah, I got one of those.
What?
I found it in a closet next to a sports almanac. I hooked it up to the ambulance in the parking lot, so if I ever got hurt, I could go back in time to before I got hurt and try to warn myself not to get hurt.
You're actually serious? You have a time machine?
Of course. But I don't see how a time machine can fight Mutiny. It's pretty fragile.
Because if we could go back to 2011, before Punk's big rise, we might be able to stop Mutiny before it even starts.
Then it sounds like you and me got a date with destiny, and not the one who works at the sandwich shop down the street. Let's go. If my calculations are correct, we should be in the age of the dinosaurs. Actually, scratch that. We're in 2011. So Cody, you better find some retro clothes and dye your hair. Quick.
Right. And then we try to find Punk.
Oh, he's here. Tonight, I'm going to interfere in John Cena's match, helping CM Punk win. Wait, why would I do that? I don't like CM Punk or Mutiny.
I think you mean the 2011 version of you is going to do all that.
That makes way more sense. Point is, if I don't run in, Cena stays up. Punk doesn't break out, so he never sits down. Get it?
Not quite.
If Cena wins, there's no Money in the Bank match. So no Punk rise, no pipe bomb promo, no Mutiny.
So it sounds like we've got to take 2011 R-Truth out before he interferes in that match and helps Punk.
We? No, you gotta do it. If I see myself, it could break the space-time condominium.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that. I'll do it.
R-Truth is on a collision course with WWE Champion John Cena.
Look out!
What the hell is Cody Rhodes doing? We got a camera backstage, and it looks like we have a ball in our hand.
Oh! And this is probably the one place you don't want to be.
Yeah, if there's one thing I learned watching wrestling, it's that nothing good happens in the parking lot.
DDT!
Oh, what a kick. Cody's crafting something here.
Down with the gorebuster. Oof. Everything in the parking lot can be used as a weapon. It's about the most unforgiving environment you can imagine. DDT.
Planted. Bam.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Boom. Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
And he turned it around. Set up for the side Russian leg sweep.
Nothing but cold, hard concrete underneath these competitors now.
Yeah, one nasty fall could be all it takes to change the complexion of this match.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Kick.
Narrowly escaping there.
What a hit from R-Truth.
Dropped by the inverted DDT.
You could get hit by a car in the parking lot. Or you could take the initiative and throw someone else through a car window.
Rhodes denies the attack.
Wait for it.
Showing his power, Alabama Slam.
Swift clothesline out of nowhere.
R-Truth, what's up? Come on, I think a point has been made in this one. This is not the place anyone should be in now.
Too late, Byron. Truth caught by surprise.
Oh, hit by a flying stop sign. That had to hurt. Wait for it. Boom! Alabama Slam.
I don't know what these superstars are thinking.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's not good. That's a parking area, not a wrestling ring.
Boom. Red means stop, and so does that.
Wait for it.
With the Alabama Slam.
And the hatred between these superstars can't be contained. Someone is seriously going to get hurt here.
From a seated position, this takes tremendous power.
Suplex delivered.
And just unloading that stop sign.
That right there is why you've got to keep your head on a swivel in a situation like this.
I would prefer never being in a situation like this, Corey. This is not what parking lots were made for. Wait for it. Boom! Alabama slam. Short arm clothesline.
And there's another focused attack to his head. Fends it off. Good counter.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, what a right! This isn't an area for matches. It's for cars and emergency vehicles. Get out. Rose looking to end this.
Looking to put his opponent on Dream Street. Crossroads.
Connects on the kick. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Manages to slide around the back. One counter met by another.
Caught with that forearm.
And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Alabama slam. And guys, I've been here a long time, and I can't tell you how many superstars.
Cody.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't over.